monsterjams.com.
What's up everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kathleen Khorajid and thank you very much for taking out your time to watch. Now today I've got the wonderful, the hilarious Merica.
I'm so excited! Finally! We've been planning to do this.
Exactly.
And then just life kept happening.
And
I had my reasons.
And I understood.
And you understood?
She had to show me proof as to why she can't make it all the time.
Yeah, no, it was once. Why you make me sound like it's all the time? Wow. But I finally made it.
Yes, are you good?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. I was telling my cousin earlier on that there's your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Everything about it is hilarious. One person can have the worst day ever and they would watch your videos there and you would make them laugh all the time. So I just want to thank you for that.
Stop!
Honestly, I want to thank you for that because you're able to bring that healing thing to someone's soul when they're feeling.
That's deep.
I'm very deep about it. I'm very deep about it.
Thank you.
So it's a good attribute to have.
Oh, thank you, man. I like, obviously when I plan my videos, you know, one thing I promised myself is that I'll be 100% raw, 100% myself. And you know, in the beginning I was like, I don't know how people are gonna receive it. You know, is YouTube ready for such craziness? How much I swear? And you know, just me being honest about my life, and I'm not trying to glorify anything about my life. Like what you see is literally what you get. So there are broke days, the days where we're just chilling, the days where I'm frustrated with work. There's just so many days. Yes, and these are the things that we all go through as human beings. And I think that's why people relate to me so much. And, as much as you say I'm healing everybody else, but for me, I'm also getting healed, and it's so therapeutic. I love it.
Is it?
I love it.
Now, how did you get to that point where you got so comfortable in your own skin that you're actually able to do what you do without caring what people think about you? I've
always been that type. I won't lie. I've always been that type that is very carefree, free-spirited. Very honest. I know that I'm very funny. I know that I'm very loud. So
you know that you're funny.
I know. No, but you need to know these things. I'm not gonna wait for somebody else to confirm it for me. I mean, if I sit there and like I said jokes to myself, I'm like, girl, that was so funny, and I laugh. So I've always been that type, and how YouTube started is that a lot of people were like to me, Merica, your Insta stories were so funny, you know, because I joke about me being on a diet, my boy drama, everything. People are like, oh my gosh, like 15 seconds on Insta stories. It's too little. How's about you start a YouTube channel? And then there's one time I was in Durban. I'm like, okay, let's do this, but I didn't quite plan. Like
it was random.
It was random. You know, me having a drink in my hand. It was random because I genuinely was thirsty, and the only thing that was there was like alcohol. You know?
Well, let me indulge.
Let me indulge. I mean, it will do the damn. Drank, and I just like became honest, and I don't plan any episode. I just go with the flow.
And look at it now. I was reading the comments. I was stalking you. I was stalking you. I was stalking you. I was reading the comments. And people were like, no, you need a show. You need a reality show.
I think I do.
Do you see that in the pipeline?
I do. That's something I definitely want to plan for myself. Because, you know, currently I'm a producer. I'm in production. So I've learned so much about, you know, being behind the scenes. I've been in front of the screen as well. I feel like now I'm transitioning into me doing my own things, and something that I'm very passionate about, something that I really love is of course my YouTube channel. So wouldn't it be great if all of that could just be turned into a reality show on TV for everybody else to watch?
Exactly. Now speaking on that, you say you were in front of the camera. You started your career at 13, right? And she was a Yotv presenter, and then moved to...
No, so 13 was
the educational show.
The educational show.
What show was that?
CBC2. I don't like some river name go. I saw but I remember I was so myself. I was like,
Mom, I made it.
That was 13, but then 15. I was 15 years old, but that year I was turning 16. That's when I became a Yotv presenter.
And how did that come about?
Okay, so originally, right, I'm from the Val. And
hey, that's about like in this.
Yeah. Let's look at the big house. Hello.
Big house.
Hello. I didn't get the big house.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, my mom, I think, you know, growing up, we all watched Yotv, and I used to like impersonate and like try, you know, imitate how they would present in the mirror. I did it so much, and my parents picked it up, my brothers picked it up, and my mom was like, actually, let me take you to like drama classes. She took me to drama classes. I did acting there, and then she was like, actually, I found out about this school called the National School of the Arts. I'm just thinking, like, I'm in the value. I'm trying to stay.
Yeah, not so
because you know, like, you got your friends and like, what do you mean? You're taking me to Joburg for the National School of the Arts. Anyway, I auditioned. I got accepted, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm ready. Boarding school vibes. So left, came to Joburg. And then there was this crazy hype. Everybody was just getting like casting agencies. We all got casting agencies, so they sent us to auditions. And then even through that, I went with Yotv, didn't get it. I did the nationwide search for Yotv. You know, those Maggie noodles.
Yeah, those I remember those.
I made it to Joburg top 30, and then that was it. And then I was like, no man. And no way, out of all these people, I'm top 30. There was something against them. Something. I was like, okay, don't give up, Merica. And then Yotv people used to come to NSA a lot of times, like for auditions and stuff. And I also auditioned, didn't work out. I think I auditioned for Yotv about five, six times. So the one time my agent sent me to another set of auditions, I was like, no.
You were tired now.
I was like, no, I'm not going. And then came after school. I was like, it's half past 7. Just go, like just go, because you never know like what's gonna happen or what's waiting for you on the other side. So I got in a taxi, or it was a maxi, I can't remember. And then I got there, I was late. Phase 1 of the auditions had already passed. And there was phases, so you made phase 1 and then you go to phase 2. So now they just moved you straight to phase 2 because I missed the first phase. Then for an audition,
that should have already been a sign. Moving to phase 2 without even having to audition for phase 1.
No, I can't remember exactly how it worked. I can't remember, but it was something like that. But maybe I don't know. Maybe the universe is gone. What happened? So I left, continued with my life, because that's what I always do after auditions. I don't take them to heart. I don't dwell on them, because then I'm gonna get really too much and very emotional. I cannot do. I just forget about them. And then my agent calls me. She's like, "You got a callback." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Me? I'm like, "Okay, go to the callback. Great stuff. Difficult audition. Definitely not going through here." Left. Then this one time I was in class, I got a voicemail from my agent. I listened to the voicemail. She's like, "Hey, Merica, please call me back. You got the job."
What? You're hot?
What do you mean? I was like, I'm going to be presenter. And it's so crazy how like that moment happened, but it's something that I've been attracting to the universe since I was young. And it happened.
And it fell into place.
It fell into place. Like the universe aligned everything. And even though it took a lot of auditions, but eventually.
That's why it shows you said never give up. And the brim of giving up, that's when your breakthrough is gonna come through. And now with producing, you were with Yotv for about 8 years, right? And then you transitioned into producing. How did that come about? And is it something you always wanted to do though?
You know what? So one thing about me is that, so while I was still presenting, after matric I went and studied something different, which is BCom accounting. Oh my word.
Hey, stress.
Tragic times in South Africa. It was shaking. From 2011 to 2014. My life was shook. So I studied that. It was difficult.
And you were working at the same time.
I was still presenting.
The drama.
And then mine. It's mine. Okay. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, in 2016 I applied to do my bridging course to do honors in accounting. So I was going to let's do the full CA route. Because obviously I'm not successful. But then within that year, 2015 October, I went to my executive producer then, and I was like, hey, I actually would love to intern and see what you guys do here. She's like, no, come through, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then I went there, you know, every day, helped out with stapling scripts, getting whatever they need, props, being in studio, even though like I was presenting, but I was there every day. Okay. So I'd help out.
So that was during the time you were presenting? Yes,
I was still presenting, because I left Yotv in 2016, and this happened October 2015. Okay. And it was great, man. And a month later, they started paying me for it. I was like, okay, love it. I was a production assistant, and I did that. But while I was doing that, I used to write a lot of scripts, because you know I'd asked to like, teach me, give me a challenge, give me a script to write, give me something to do, and they did that for me. And then only this year I became an official producer. I've been producing, but not by title. But now it's like it's official. It's like when you guys see the credits at the end of the show, Merica producer. That's my name. So amazing. And how are you finding it though? You enjoy it? It's so amazing. I think you know, it's one thing to be in front of the screen, to be learning, to be presenting and doing all these crazy things, but there's so much work that goes into preparing for a show. There's a lot of people that are involved in creating a show, and I think for me that was an eye-opener, and it inspired me to create my own kind of content, because I know what I'm passionate about. I know the kind of content that I want to create for the youth, for TV, to inspire other people, you know, and that's what I love about producing. My life feels like what I do for me, what I do for myself, that is an inspiration. Great. And I'm only hoping to inspire other people through my life. So, I mean, I'll try to like do good and stuff, but like it's not like every day. I'm not such a lie. No, I don't do good like every day. But I think with the things that I do with my journey, more than anything, I've always wanted to share my journey with the people and show people that, you know, I think people think that life in Joburg, or being in front of the camera, or being friends with celebrities, or just being on TV, it's a fancy word, but there's nothing fancy about it, you know. There are hardships, there are challenges, and that's what I want to do with my story. I want to share my story, and I want to build myself from scratch so that I can inspire like other people. So right now, I started my business, crazy and scary and exciting. But through that, I also want to inspire other people, because I know what I went through before I had to start the business. I was so scared of what are people gonna think? What if I fail? What if? And that is the worst. It's just so much. So much of what ifs. And imagine if I'm thinking this, how many other people are thinking that? So I'm using my YouTube platform to inspire others to actually start with whatever it is they want to start on. Whether big or small. Big or small, because we're so scared. When I get we're so scared. Going, but we don't realize that everything that we want is on the other side of fear. So if you can just put your fear aside, you're unstoppable. All right, mother, I have a few questions for you, but I want us to get coffee, ne? Before I ask you those questions. Get cold. Wow. Right, mother, I've got a few questions for you now. Just a few. Get to know you questions. All right. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? How would I know? Where do you always wish to go in future? I also want to check when you are rolling in the money, when your company is, you know, there. What is one of the places you would like to live? Yeah, okay. No, I'm always too busy. I'm so exotic. I don't know. Probably the nicest place in Jamaica. Jamaica is a nice place. Yeah. You want to go there? Why Jamaica though? Just like the vibe. It's got the vibe. Okay. So it looks like Honat. If money was no object, what would you do all day? Eat sushi. Really? Addicted. All day, every day. 24 hours. I would go out for lunch all the time. I would shop till I drop. Yeah. I would have uncapped Wi-Fi that's rolling fast. Not slow. Yes. All right. And then lastly, how would your friends best describe you?
Crazy for one.
Loud. Funny. And I think very caring.
Words of encouragement. You've had challenges throughout your journey, right? Through your career. Not throughout, but you've had challenges here and there. What words of encouragement kept you going?
The one thing I would say to myself, the things that have kept me going, I read The Secret and it changed my life.
Yeah.
Like legit.
Very motivating.
Yeah. So, you know, things like your thoughts become things. Life is not happening to you, you are creating it. So those are the kind of things that have kept me going at all times.
Yeah.
You know, God didn't give us a spirit of fear, those kind of things, because those are the things that have kept me going, and I see myself as something bigger, and I set goals for myself, and every day when I wake up, it's like, what am I going to do that's bigger today?
That's right.
So those are the things those are the words that have kind of kept me going.
Now your company.
Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, I just started my own production company, and my first project that I'm doing is TV presenting workshops.
Yeah.
I've been on TV and I'm currently behind the scenes, and you know, with a lot of presenters that are on Yotv right now, I auditioned them, you know, so I think I've got the experience, you know, to be doing what I'm doing right now. And a lot of people have come to me asking me about tips on presenting, what kind of agencies, any audition tips and things like that. And you know, this is the platform for you to come through and learn with me for a weekend. So I'll be visiting places like Val, Soweto, Tembisa, Benoni, as well as Mamelodi. If you want more information, follow me on Simply Merica _TV, Simply Merica _TV, or go to the website www.simplymericaproductions.co.za, and everything is there. So it costs 750. I think it's quite reasonable.
It's worth it.
And I'll be coming to you. We'll be learning a lot. You're gonna see yourself present. I will get you ready to go get an agent. You're gonna get portraits, CV templates. We're gonna have a great time. So make sure you sign up and come through. Happening in August.
Happening in August.
Yes.
I love the passion in your eyes. You can even see how passionate you are.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Everything in life that you do should be effortless and easy, and that's how I feel about what's happening in my life right now.
Yeah.
So more than anything, it's like, it's exciting. Now I'm working towards August, you know, to the big day.
And it will succeed.
Thank you.
All the best, mother.
Thank you.
All the best. Thank you very much once again for today.
You are amazing.
You too.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And y'all better subscribe to her channel.
Of course.
And mine is. Mine is just Merica Monamodi. Just go subscribe. Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. Do subscribe, let me know what you think, and see you next time. Mwah.
Toodles.